So, chat, unless you have been living under a rock, you probably have heard of Invincible. This is a brand new fighting game that, alongside a slew of other fighting games like Avatar, The Last Airbender, that one, and the new Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, this is the new tag fighter. It is very, very intricate, weirdly enough. At first glance, you would look at it and think, it'll either look super complex or very simple. And I'm here to say it's kind of both, in a sense. I'll explain more, but let's get right into it. So off rip, we have our very basic, single player story and arcade. In versus mode, you've got your local and your online with ranked and casual play, as well as making your own rooms. With training, it does have a pretty in-depth tutorial, which it will tell you most of the stuff. I know a lot of fighting games will not really explain to you very much. They'll give you the basic stuff, and then you kind of have to figure out or watch tutorials on other stuff. This game will give you all the tools that you really need. Granted, some stuff you will learn piece by piece, like any other fighting game, but this one does give you a pretty good head start. I will say, for a lot of the newcomers into the fighting genre, because I know this game is bringing a lot of newbies around, I will say the practice, it's not going to say square, triangle, X, circle. It's not going to say A, B, X, Y. It's going to say heavy, medium, light, special. What those are is your top 3 buttons, and special is your bottom button right here. Each fighting game is going to be very different. I know it's kind of hard to grasp, but once you understand that that is going to be different and not fully explained, it's so much easier, because I've seen a lot of people complaining that they don't really say what that is or what is what. You can also map your buttons differently. I think the way they have it mapped is just fine, but I digress. With this, you also have our extras, your replays and your credits, but the collection, there is actually a lot to collect. It's not the craziest amount, but you've got your art gallery. Each character you can level up all the way up to 23. I think it's like 20, and then you have 3 master ranks. So let's see, if we go down this way to the fighters, yep. Once you get to a certain level with each character, like Rexplode, for example, you'll have 1, 2, and 3. Actually, I think I have one. There we go, Titan. At level what? I don't even know. We'll say level 5 something, and then at level 10, and then level 18 or 19, you'll get the final picture. And it's a whole lot of art. It can range from comic books to stuff from the show, to even stuff like this, pre-rendered drawings, a bunch of stenciled out, the art is really sick. It is kind of nice. I like when games do this, where they give you a background into okay, this is what was going on in their head when they were doing all this, and then also some fleshed out stuff. It's really nice. It's really cool. I do appreciate when they do that stuff. On the other hand, do wish that there was less straight up comic book stuff, which granted, a lot of people who are playing this game are coming straight from the show. They haven't read the comics. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying most. I think a lot of people are. Because, let's be real. A giant amount of fans of the show aren't reading the comics. Let's be real. But I do wish that there were less comic book pictures, because it makes it feel less special, I see this, and I'm like, okay, that's sick, but it's just straight from the comic book, and it makes me this is straight from the anime. So I wish there was more extra drawings from the creators and stuff. there's a whole bunch of customization stuff, most of which is like, let's see, from the character mastery. So, you know, you have your, what, how many characters do we have? Let me pop myself up here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You've got 18 characters as of right now. And each character, like I said, has like 20 levels and 3 master rank levels with new things to unlock every single time. 1 second. What I was saying, dogs are freaking out. Each character has 23 different things that you will level up, and this will be art, this will be stuff like you see my picture right here, my banner. All of these different things, you'll unlock these little badges, titles, backgrounds, and frames. Not from those, but from like different like missions and stuff, kind of like player levels and your rank in the actual game. Other than that, you also have, let me see, there we go, your different costumes. So I don't have a lot with this guy, but let's see, Titan. With Titan, I have my base, and then as I got to level 20 with him, I believe, you unlock the cosmic variant, which every single character has a cosmic, which basically gives them body glitter. It's a little zesty, but it's fire. If you look very closely, there's a little twinkle on Titan's bod. This is just enough for you to be like, I really would just get up in there, you know? They also have like a little glitch one where every single character has it. Like, I think Titan's, it's like his pants that does it, like where it'll be like a weird digital camo kind of like moving thing. But you also unlock these colors. I do wish there were more costumes. They do sell them. I will say that they do sell them, but it's like $10 a costume, sometimes $10 for 2 costumes. But realistically, the costumes that they have out right now, I don't love them. I don't love them. They have Invincible and Adam Eve, like the opposite, like the other universe where like he has like a mohawk and she's like a shaved head. That's $10 for that costume. You can get Rexplode in a towel for $10. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Other than that, if you buy the game though, they're already working on Season Pass. You know, I think it's 4 characters. If you buy the game, one thing that I do enjoy is, like, I gotta tie in 2 things. Alan the Alien and Conquest have costumes that are $5 each. If you buy the game, you can actually upgrade to the deluxe edition for $20 extra, which normally would just get you like the season pass, this and this, but it gives you the season pass, it gives you the 2 skins, this and that. So for $20 you get 4 characters, 2 whole skins, I think some extra colors and stuff, and then something else. I can't quite remember. So it does feel kind of packed. That's the one thing that I'm like, hey, that one is worth it, because you get the skins, you get the characters, you get all that stuff, and it's just an upgrade. You're basically just paying to get a season pass, and you get extra little goodies. Which in games like this, I fully welcome $5 characters. I love the idea of characters being $5 in any game with DLC. Smash did wonderful. $5.99. Stuff like that. It's just, DLC does not need to be super expensive, especially if there's gonna be seasons. That's one thing that I don't think, like stuff like Tekken, like Lord Fred, I love Tekken, but DLC gets so expensive. It's like $40 for a season pass. I spent $70 in the game. Come on. This game's $50. The DLC is $20 for 4 characters. That's 4. I do think that is a step in the right direction. Let's talk about the characters as well. I'm not even gonna do any cuts in here. I'm gonna skip something because I kind of got out of track there. But characters, I do think it is fairly loaded with Viltrumites. They are different and they do play very different. So I guess it's fine. Let me fix myself back here. I'm gonna fly all over the screen, by the way. So I guess it's fine. I wish that we got more different characters, like the Guardians of the Globe. I wish we got characters from the first Guardians of the Globe or the second one, like Shapesmith. We had the ability to get Shapesmith, but instead we literally got every single one but him. We got Adam Eve, we got Robot, Rexplode, we got where's she at? Monster Girl. Everyone. We got, I'm not gonna say everyone, but most of them. We even got Duplicate, which granted, Duplicate's one of the characters that I do really want to play. She's really cool. But they got all those, and they're so different. But then we got Invincible, Thula, Lucan? Lucan. I mean, granted, his character is kind of fun in this game, but why? Why did we get Lucan? Who asked for Lucan? We got Anissa. I'm not going to complain about that one. And then Conquest, I'm not going to complain about. But it's like, okay, we have so many ones that are like, okay, obviously we need Invincible. Obviously we need Omni-Man. Conquest is one that I personally, he's my favorite character. I personally really wanted him, but I would have been fine with DLC. But like, if you think about it, there's no Oliver, there's no Thrag, so there's 2 more Viltrumites that are locks for DLC because they're not in this game. And we already have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. That's 8. There's 18 characters in this game, and of those 18, there's 6. That's a third of the roster. That's a third of the roster. That's literally a third of the roster, yeah. And it's just Viltrumites. There are so many characters that are in this game. Like the first Guardian of the Globe, we got nobody. We could have had that super fast guy that like pummeled his fists into Omni-Man. The fish guy, the twins. There's so many characters they could have gone with. We could have gotten Oliver instead of Lucan and then saved the time. Come on. But other than that, I digress. The characters that we do have are very, very different. And I do like that a lot. I will say, it is so hard and annoying to get over zoners, and there's only a few of them. And they're not amazing. They're not amazing, I will say. Like Cecil and Robot are fairly good zoning. Like Cecil, I think, is like a full-on like ranged, yeah. Robot he says balanced. He has a lot of zoning like abilities, especially if you use his assists well. He will just keep you away. Just keep away, keep away, keep away, keep away. Especially used together. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, especially when keep away is so easy to do in this game. Like it's nice because you can get around it, especially with like characters like you have a lot of super armor characters. Half of these characters can fly. And stuff like that. I'd also like that the fact that not everyone can fly. It feels like a special thing when they can. Even though most of them can, it's like, okay, it's not a guaranteed. Like Titan. Titan's my favorite character to play as right now. He is so much fun. But his big thing is when he has this armor, he can truck things. He can truck straight through things. He has a special move where he can normally just charge at you, but if you EX it, he will just start. He will just. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that. I got tongue tied so bad. He will just charge straight at you and go through anything. As long as it's not like a crazy multi-hit move, he will just truck through everything and go right to you. He doesn't care. And that's so much fun because he doesn't have a flight move. He just has the jump. You know, that's all he has. He has a super jump. Everyone has a super jump, obviously. But, yeah. But talking about stuff like that, I want to also get into stuff like the combos and the different mechanics they have. Tying with the thing I said earlier, how it is complicated and also not complicated. Combos in this game, never watch someone and be like, whoa, for someone being like, I got a TOD with this and this on my day one. It's so easy. It's so easy. I could literally click on here with 3 random characters that I've never touched before and do a TOD just because I understand that I can, what's it called? I can hit, switch characters, hit, switch characters, hit, switch characters, hit. Now, it's not that easy. You still have to understand a little bit. But I mean, once you get the idea, it's so easy. But they counter that by giving you these crazy defensive options. Like there's some more offensive options for you to be able to counter back and forth. Super big rock paper scissors thing. But like when you swap characters, you have the I can't remember it, but if you click your heavy and your medium forward at the right time, right when the character swap is about to hit, you will knock everyone away. But you can, if you're swapping your character in to attack, you can hold back and pause for a second, and when they knock everyone away, it will be invalid, and you can continue your combo after that because you waited a second. So to get around that, you have to figure out, okay, are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? It's a very big reading game at that point. A lot of people in my level don't really do that too much. They just go straight for it. But they also have, what's it called? Heroic Strike, where if you're blocking something, you can press, I think, it's a lot of heavy and medium, but something like that, I think, forward as well. And you'll do an armored move, where if it hits right, it'll hit them, and you could either switch into another character to continue the combo, use an assist to continue the combo, or just keep pressure on by just jumping right on them right away. So there's stuff like that. What is another one that they have? There's also, if you have 2 bars of meter and an assist that's up, you can get out of any combo whatsoever, but it will take 50% of that character's health. Granted, the assist you use, the 50% that it got rid of, can come back over time. It's regular purple health, just like any other game that has like any other tag game that has like extra like blue health or red health or whatever the hell they call it. You can get that health back. But it's so cool in this game because there's so many different things that you gotta think about. You gotta wonder, okay, how much meter do they have? Where are their assists? This and this. How much super meter do they have? Every time you switch in a new character, they get a full boost meter. So you start with 3 boost, and then it'll slowly build up and keep staying at 3 eventually. But you can use that to upgrade your moves. You can use that to use your defensive options, all sorts of stuff. And it's never ending. It's never ending. There's so much you can learn. So yes, it is very easy to pick up and play. You can pick up and play, and in your friend group, you guys will both feel badass playing it. You do not have to like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. No, you will pick up the controller and do some crazy combos. And if your friend understands, oh, if I time this right, I can get out of it, which it's not the easiest thing. Like, certain times you can get out multiple times in a row, but it's not perfect every time. But once you get into the harder, more hardcore zones, you get to the point where it's like, okay, everyone's using these moves. I have to think a lot more strategically and start actually using all the tools that have been given to me. Because if you don't, you're going to get left behind. You're going to get dog washed. You're going to go crazy trying to do all this stuff, and you just can't touch anyone because they're doing crazy things back. And that's what I love about this game. A lot of people, I think this game is really good for the community because it is bringing a lot of, like, a huge plethora of fighting game players in. I've seen a lot of people who are brand new to the fighting game genre who are just, oh, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I think that's perfect because once they understand, hey, this is super simple, do this, and then they realize there's a harder version of the same game they're playing, it's just gonna, okay, that clicks in your head. Now I've got to learn this. I've got to pick this up. I've got to keep playing, and you just get better and better and better. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I have playing non-stop since I got it. I was on a huge Guilty Gear kick, and like I said, I got this game like a week late. So my matches are dog shit. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But I've been playing non-stop. It's so good. It's so much fun. They also, some stuff they fixed. There was in the beta, they had a glitch where if you went into ranked and you waited around for a match, sometimes there would be a glitch where people would come in and it would show up and say, hey, accept this, and it would make you wait the entire time. And it would do it for 30 different people. Like every single person, it would say, okay, click it to accept, and make you wait the entire time and say they didn't accept. That was a glitch. I have not seen it at all anymore, and it's so nice. The single player, the story mode, a lot of fighting games, I've lost faith. I've lost faith in most of these story modes. I did not care about Street Fighter 6s. I did not care about Mortal Kombat 1s. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I love that game. Didn't care. Guilty Gear, played that game. I didn't even get to play the story mode because it's just a movie. The story mode is so sick in this. It's so sick. It's got awesome visuals. It's not just like, oh, hey man, you're my friend. We should probably practice fighting. And then they fight like crazy. No, there's full reason. Every single time you fight someone, there's a reason why. It's trippy as fuck. It's an awesome story. It's only like 2 hours, which is kind of lame. It's very short. But for a fighting game, for a cheap one at that, what more could you ask? It's a super fun, quick story. They have the arcade mode, which I'm going to tell you is hard. This is one of the last things I want to bring up. You have your, quick ladder, standard, guardian, invincible. They get harder as you go. Your quick ones for, you want to learn a new character. You just want to try and do some stuff. Each character has their own ending. The character's ending that you get will be based on the first character you pick. So say I picked Titan. I did Titan on all these because I'm going to do a YouTube series of this. Watch those as well. Make sure you check them all out. The character you pick first will be the character that you get a ending for. So I got Titan, and it's the same ending each time you do one of these. It doesn't matter which one you do. It's just going to be the ending. But there's a whole bunch of them. So that means there's 18 different endings. So new different things for you to collect. The Invincible ladder, it does not really tell you. This is hard. This one's hard. It took me a while. You start with your 3 characters. And just like these, you have to go one by one fighting 12 opponents who are harder than the rest of these. But the twist on the Viltrumite mode, or not Viltrumite mode, Invincible ladder, is you do not heal health in between matches. Usually in these other ones, you'll get to 50% health. Oh, I won! Okay, next one, you start at full health. No, you do not get health back. This one is hard. This one's hard. This is annoying. It was super fun to beat, but it's so hard. But you do also unlock stuff there too, which is super nice. Is there anything else I really want to get into? I think... oh, my final things that I want to get into is is mainly about the ranked stuff. Ranked is awesome. It's so awesome. It's super nice because I think the amount of points that you get, it's got a nice system about how many how much risk/reward for each fight. But I will say that when people leave, when they disconnect, I do not like that it takes you back to this room. You'll be online, click on here, you'll get a match, they'll disconnect, it'll say, hey, they disconnected, you get the points. But it'll send you out of the ranked search and send you in here. So you never know. In my head, when I think of that, because every other game will send you straight back into rank search, in my head I'm like, oh no, I'm the one that disconnected. When I know I'm not. But it's so much. It happens so often. It's like, maybe I've played like 40 matches. It's happened like 7. And that is going to come with the turf. Like I said, we are getting a lot of new fighting game players. So a lot of them are not going to be, you know, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen type deal, you know. But it does get annoying because I'd like to stay in the ranked search. And when I get kicked out, I'm like, what did I do? What happened? I think it's my fault, but it's not. So I think that's annoying. The second thing that's annoying is I will show you right now. When you start a ranked match or a rank search and you try to go to a training room, which normally you can do, enter local mode, question mark? Enter local mode will end, sorry man, we're not doing that. Enter local mode will end current matchmaking and exit the queue. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Why does it stop it? Why does it stop it? I don't understand why that's a thing. Especially when, I would understand it for some reason, because if they were like, well, one, practice mode during a ranked queue is a staple. I want to be able to practice while I'm playing, or while I'm waiting. I don't want to sit there and be like, when's the next match? I don't know. It's a staple. It's a staple. But I don't understand why they do that in this game when you can go into the practice mode and now enter ranked from here. It seems redundant. It's why is that a thing? Why is that a thing that happens? You know? It makes no sense. You can do literally everything. Online settings, casual, ranked, everything. From here. But for some reason, if you do the other one first, it kicks you out. So you want to, if you want to do that, you have to get in here, then go to ranked. Which I don't know. It's very strange. Let me pick up some random. See, stuff like that. Combos are silly in this game. They're so much fun. Let's see. TOD. Put it in the put it in the thumbnail. We got crazy TODs all day. That's what I mean when, if you find someone saying, I got a TOD in this, and it's, no. It's not special. It's not special. It's a normal thing, and in a match, it's a little harder. It's a lot harder because you actually have people contesting it. You can get out of the TOD. But in a practice mode, combos, I mean, your basic combos do matter, but like in the grand scheme of things, come on. If you're really gonna practice combos, work on your tags, like when you want to tag or what moves are do work with tags, because some of them like I was gonna say Nolan, that's Omni-Man. Like Alan's grab, he'll punch you and knock you in the air. If you tag right after that, the people half the time will flip out of it. So you want to hit them real quick after that and then tag. But other than that, I digress. That is my main ideas for Invincible versus. I have rambled on for, it's been 30 minutes. Jesus, I'm so sorry, guys. If you guys did enjoy my thoughts, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you guys want to see in the DLC. If you guys are new to the fighting game genre, welcome. Stick around because we do a lot of fighting game content here. I mean, I might not do it every day, but it is one of the big things that it got me started. So I mean, I'm gonna be sticking around for a good while. I do really recommend this game, not just for fighting game players, but for the common video game player who, you know, even if you don't like Invincible, it's sick. It's sick. There's so much fun that you can do. It's so much random stuff. Even the music. The music's pretty tough. That's the one. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time in the next video. Peace. I gotta, my mouse sometimes falls asleep. Peace.